The White House faced a new round of questions today over potential collusion between the Trump campaign and Russians during last year's election. Fresh off President Trump's meeting with Vladimir Putin, it is another meeting in June of 2016 between Donald Trump Jr. and a Russian lawyer that's drawing fresh scrutiny. The Russian lawyer, known for her opposition to U.S. sanctions against Russia over human rights, said she had damaging information about Hilary Clinton. The White House on the defensive again today, insisting President Trump didn't know about the session in Trump Tower that came only 2 weeks after he clinched the Republican nomination. White House spokeswoman Sarah Huckabee Sanders said the president only learned about it in the last few days.
I would certainly say Don Jr. did not collude with anybody to influence the election. Our position is that no one within the Trump campaign colluded in order to influence the election.
But the meeting, first reported by the New York Times, is the first acknowledgement people in Trump's inner circle were willing to accept help from Russians. The question of whether they did is the subject of a special counsel's investigation and inquiries on Capitol Hill. The president's oldest son said he, Jared Kushner, and campaign chairman Paul Manafort agreed to meet with the Russian lawyer to hear what she was offering up about the Clinton campaign. It turned out to be nothing, Trump said, telling CNN her statements were vague, ambiguous, and made no sense. The meeting was arranged by Rob Goldstone, a publicist for a Russian pop singer who worked with President Trump on the Miss Universe pageant, hosted in Moscow in 2013. Trump's also seen in this music video.
What's wrong with you, Emin? Emin, let's get with it.
On CNN's New Day, a senior advisor to the president, Kellyanne Conway, downplayed the meeting.
I don't think anybody had to look very far to find damaging information on Hillary Clinton or negative information.
Robbie Mook, the Clinton campaign manager, said the revelation puts potential collusion closer to Trump.
What's disturbing is at each and every juncture, the Trump campaign gets closer and closer to Russia, and the connections become more direct.
All this as the White House deals with the fallout from the Trump-Putin meeting Friday at the G20 summit. On Sunday morning, the president wrote, "Putin and I discussed forming an impenetrable cybersecurity unit so that election hacking and many other negative things will be guarded." That statement sparked an unusually swift rebuke, and that's just from Republicans, who blasted the president for being naive.
When it comes to Russia, he's got a blind spot, and to forgive and forget when it comes to Putin regarding cyber attacks is to empower Putin, and that's exactly what he's doing.
By Sunday night, Trump had reversed himself completely, saying, "The fact that President Putin and I discussed cybersecurity unit doesn't mean I think it can happen. It can't."